wife of a veteran. When I was a young girl, just 5 years, and Humphrey was big in my life, Australians were sent to a far land of trouble and turmoil and strife. Our brave men and women went blindly to a party of mortars and knives. Our leader, Bob Menzies, had sent them with presents which gave up their lives. 3 years had passed me by, I was 8 now, and our troops came back from the front. In my world, no such conflict had risen, but Gough Whitlam's return call was blunt. Did the fighting stop? No, no one let it. Our men and our women were blamed for a conflict they couldn't envisage in a country that couldn't be tamed. Their battle's only now beginning. There was no one and nowhere to go. That's how those at home now repaid them, inflicting the most testing of blows. But my life went on, quite oblivious. Through primary school, high school and more, I knew nothing about what was happening to those who came back from the war. Years passed on by. Now I was 30. My lessons were about to be taught. This man, so sweet and so gentle, would teach me the hell Vietnam wrought. Through personal journeys and stories, I held him each step of the way. My man is a Vietnam veteran. My job, to keep demons at bay. 12 years have passed since our meeting, and we've fought our own battles since then. As PTSD stamped out its presence, I came to learn more of these men. With my man, now my husband, I held on so tightly, lest the demons that tortured him won. I've never been so scared, so damn helpless, as I saw what my country had done. I know I can't change what happened. I know I can't take memories away. So I'll be here to fight every battle. With him in his bunker I'll stay. I am the wife of a veteran and couldn't be prouder to be. I smile with pride walking beside him and thank God that he gave him to me.
Can you talk about being the partner of someone with PTSD and how you managed that side of, was there services available, or what sort of form of support the partner you received or didn't receive?
Yes, it was a very big learning journey for both of us, but I think the important part to Richard was that I wanted to learn about it with him and do what we could together to get him through this. If he had cancer or some other disease, I wouldn't walk away from him. And it's the same with this. As hard as it was, and it was incredibly hard, we have been to hell and back. But the thing is, we're back. And we did that together, and we're both really proud of that. But as far as support for partners is concerned, I didn't find that there was much support. There were counselling opportunities, a limited number, but most of the times, and I tried a few different counsellors, most of the time they just say, oh look, sounds like you're doing the right thing, just keep going. And so there was no answers, and I guess I was looking for answers of how to make this better, and there weren't any answers because I was doing what they thought was the right thing, so there was nothing else they could tell me. I think the importance to him of having our animals who were non-judgmental, who relied on him and loved him unconditionally. He didn't have to second guess them. He had a great sense of conspiracy theory, where wherever the kids and I were talking and he wasn't involved, he'd think we were talking about him. So there was a lot of time spent trying to reassure him, whereas he didn't have to do that with the animals. The animals were really, really important to him, to the point where our big fella, our dog, who was a rescue, and he was never supposed to stay with us. He was only supposed to be there for a short time as a foster. Stopped him from taking his life.
Karen, is it all right if we keep filming?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the animals were hugely important. If we didn't have them, I might not have him. I guess you asked me before one of the ways that we coped with it. And I guess one of the ways we coped with it was every week acknowledging every week that we made it. So even now, we've been married for 1,006 weeks. And every week is important that we just say, we made another one.
That's so beautiful.